Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So hopefully this lighting is okay. It's really gloomy and rainy and cold outside. All of a sudden it feels like winter, but we are gonna do what we can with the lighting that we have. So hopefully this is okay. And thank you guys for bearing with me over the last couple of weeks. We got hit so hard with some sort of a virus. It wasn't the virus because we all got tested. We think it was the flu because my brother-in-law tested positive for the flu. No one else did, but that's all we kind of have to go off of. It hit my daughter about 2.5 weeks ago. She was up all night, so sick. And then a few days later, it hit me and my husband and my son. I've been sick for like 10 days. I had a fever for the first 5 days. I don't know what this is, but it is not fun. I'm still getting over it, but I feel like I've been gone for so long. I missed you guys. I missed filming. So since I've been down for the count, I haven't been wearing makeup. So this is mostly all going to be first impressions rather than a review. So I will definitely keep you guys posted on these products if my opinions change, but let's go ahead and try out all this new stuff. First up is the collaboration with Wet n Wild and Star Team, and as cute as the collaboration was, there wasn't a whole lot of products that stood out to me as something that I would reach for or that looked appealing to me, but I wanted something from the collection. So I picked up the Star Team makeup sponge set. I went ahead and dampened this one, and this is dry, so you can kind of see the size difference once it is wet. This retails for $9.99 for both sponges, which is a really good price. And I haven't used them yet, but they are so soft. They feel really promising and really bouncy. And it claims that this unique hydrophilic material is designed to minimize makeup absorption, so you shouldn't be soaking up a whole lot of product. And the feeling of this sponge feels different from any other Wet n Wild sponge that I have tried, so it does feel like a new technology. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Joah Beauty Primedation foundation using this sponge. I want to try a product that I already know that I love to see if this sponge works well. And I've been really enjoying this Joah Beauty foundation. It's got this radiant finish, but it's super long wearing, so I've been loving this foundation. So far, so good. This is blending out my foundation beautifully. I put one pump on the back of my hand and I'm not even through that, and I've done more than half my face, so it's definitely not absorbing a whole lot of product. Still giving that really nice sponge finish where it's not applying too much product. Okay, A+ on these sponges. They are so soft. They've got a nice kind of flat edge over here and then a cute little imprint on the flat side of the Star Team. So if you want some sort of like a collector's item from this collection, then I would say this is the product I'd go with. Next up is a new concealer by NYX. This is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I got mine in the shade Vanilla and it retails for $11. So this claims to be a medium coverage concealer and a skincare serum for face and body. Has 13 ultra hydrating shades with medium coverage and a non-cakey natural finish. It's infused with tremella mushroom green tea for up to 24 hours of ultra hydration, and it's a pump applicator, which is pretty unique. You don't typically see that anymore. So I'm gonna apply some on the back of my hand, and since I know that I really love this sponge, I'm gonna go ahead and use this to apply it. It's a super thin consistency and it feels like it's gonna be really hydrating. Really like a watery consistency. There's nothing cakey about it. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in with this sponge, and if I don't like it, then I'm gonna try with a brush or my finger. Oh, this is really pretty. I feel like it's gonna be really nice for winter when my under eyes get really dry, because this looks super hydrating. This color is a little bit light for me with my self-tan, but I think on a normal day, this would be perfect. Wow, yeah, that's super hydrating. I don't know if you guys can see the sheen that it has on my under eyes. So first impression, if you have really dry under eyes, this is very hydrating. If you hate a cakey, full coverage concealer because it just highlights any dryness, any fine lines, this is the opposite of that. Big thumbs up. All right, I'm just gonna use my Flower Beauty Light Illusion Powder to go ahead and set this. All right, next up we have a new blush palette from Covergirl. Retail price at Ulta Beauty at least says $12.49, which is very specific. I don't see anything about a sale. It comes in 3 different colors. It has a mirror. I got the trio called Dream in Pink. There's also Peachy Doll, which is more peachy, and then Plum Blossom, which has more like purpley colors. But I felt like this one looked the prettiest to me because it's still a pretty warm blush palette, which is what I typically go for. Apply it, I'm gonna be using a new brush set and kind of testing this out as well. This is the new BH Cosmetics Holiday Brush Set. It comes with a little case as well. It's super affordable. I want to say it's like $25 for all of these brushes. And every year I get the holiday release from BH Cosmetics for their brushes because they're some of my absolute favorites. And these look super festive. Last year was like a white brush with a rose gold tip. This year it's red with like a little ombre red to white brush tip. They feel super soft and I can't wait to try them. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here on my cheeks and see how this applies. Okay, I don't really see anything, so let's apply a little bit more. There's quite a bit of fallout in the palette. There it is. So the first time I put my brush in the pan and then dusted off the excess, and that time I did not. So I guess you don't need to really dust off the excess because nothing comes out. But I feel like this time too much came off. Definitely blends out really easily, but it is quite pigmented, so you have to be careful with how much you apply. So for me, that's quite a bit of blush. I'm gonna go back in with my sponge and just go over it with what's left on the sponge with my foundation. But this color is beautiful. I love this shade. I think I'm gonna have to kind of play around with the formula, play around with application techniques, because I don't love it on first impression, although I did use a different type of brush. So I'll keep you guys posted on this, but I feel like it's kind of pricey and it wasn't the easiest to work with. All right, next up we have something else from the BH Cosmetics holiday launch. This is their mini eyeshadow trio. This is the Mrs. Claus collection. So it just says you're on the VIP list, XOXO Mrs. Claus. And the shades in here are totally up my alley, very usable, everyday shades. And this retails for $9, and this is the Party Girls Mini Shadow Trio Pop Bubbly is the shade that I got. And the colors are called Flute, Cork, and Buzzed. That's adorable. I'm gonna take this fluffy eyeshadow brush and go in with this color first. I think I'm gonna use all three shades, but use this one as my base color. And just apply this all over. Wow, you see how beautiful that is? That is stunning. I'm getting so excited for the holidays. Unpopular opinion, but I'm not like a huge fall Halloween person. I'm like, let's get through Halloween so that we can get to Christmas. It's a little bit more fun now with kids to experience Halloween, but it still doesn't even compare. This morning I was telling my daughter about trick-or-treating because tomorrow is Halloween, and she was like, and we were practicing knocking on the pantry door. I would open the door, she would say trick-or-treat, and we did that a few times. She was kind of excited about it, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she goes, "What about Santa Claus?" And I was like, "You're definitely my daughter. Let's just skip this whole Halloween thing." Okay, you guys, this is stunning. Hugely impressed by this. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna take some of this darker shade on the outer corner just to give a little bit more dimension. This is so pretty, you guys. 10 out of 10 recommend this. Oh my goodness. And I like that it's all shimmers, because I have a lot of matte eyeshadows, and you could just pop this shimmer on top of any matte eyeshadows that you already have and just amp the look up a little bit. And even though it is shimmers, I'm able to create a whole look out of just using this palette. And then I'm gonna take Flute, which is the lightest color, and bring that towards the inner part of my eye with this. My goodness, this is stunning, you guys. Absolutely stunning. I'm blown away by this. So far, this is the standout product. Now I'm going to take a clean eyeshadow brush. This is a bigger, fluffier brush from this same collection, and just blend. Now I'm going to take this small angled brush with that dark shade called Buzzed and just put that along my lower lash line. This would be such a cute festive stocking stuffer. All right, now I'm going to take that middle shade on this original fluffy brush and just put that and just blend out that darker shade. So pretty. All right, I'm gonna put on a little bit of liner and I'll be right back. All right, next up I'm gonna go in with some bronzer with this big fluffy brush. And this is my L'Oreal Lumi bronzer. The top broke, but I still love it. I feel like these brushes are not picking up product as well as other BH Cosmetics brushes that I have do. So I'm gonna keep playing around with them, but that might be why that blush didn't apply nicely, because I know I love this bronzer and I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. So, I really wanted to love these brushes, but I mean, they're pretty good. They're they work, but there are definitely better BH Cosmetics brushes out there. All right, next up is a new mascara from Milani. This is the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. So it has this sort of volumizing wand, but it has the short kind of hard bristles. But just looking at the way it comes out, it looks like a thicker, drier formula, which is what I go for. So let's go ahead and put this on. Okay, from the very first swipe, I can tell I'm gonna like this. This applies a lot of product. Wow, straight out the gate. I'm not the biggest fan of the Milani Highly Rated Mascara, the original form. I just think it's okay. A lot of people love that mascara. I'm just not one of them. But this is good. That's one coat with short, straight lashes and no lash curler. It's funny when I sit down to film these videos, I have no idea what's gonna be good, what's not gonna be good. But based off of my opinion of the original formula of this, I was not super excited to try this, but you guys, that's insane. All right, I just paused the video and went on Instagram to tell you guys about this mascara because I love it so much. I am so excited about this. So I feel like this is the next TikTok sensation to go viral and sell out. I highly recommend getting your hands on this. All right, next up I have two different lip products. The first is a new liquid lipstick from Lottie London. This is the Slay All Day Matte Liquid Lipstick, and it's really pretty kind of nude color. So I'm gonna go in first with this lip liner. This is the NYX lip liner in Nude Suede Shoes, which I've also been really loving. It is so long lasting. It's waterproof, everything proof, and it stays on so well. All right, and for those of you that don't know, Lottie London is now in Walmart. So they used to only be, I believe, online at Ulta, but now they're a lot more accessible and they have a lot of good stuff. I've been trying a lot of their stuff lately and I've been really impressed. All right, so it has a nice kind of thin doe foot applicator. No really strong fragrance at all. Ooh, I love this color. But I love this type of color with like a really smoky, black smoky eye to have all the attention be on your eyes and just like a really nude out lip. Such a pretty color. It feels really comfortable. We'll see how it dries down. And in the meantime, there's one other launch from Covergirl, their Clean Fresh line. They launched these lipsticks. They're the Lip Stylo lipsticks. I got mine in the shade Bubble Pearls, which is number 500. This retails for $10.99. This whole Clean Fresh line, there's stuff from it that I really like, but it is very high in terms of price point. That's the only thing that I'll say about it. So this retails for $10.99. It's a creamy, soft texture with a high shine finish. It comes in 6 different colors and it's supposed to help keep the lips feeling soft, smooth, and moisturized. Okay, now I feel like this is dried down, but I think I need a little bit darker of a lip liner to wear with this color. So this is NYX in the shade Brown. This is another one of my favorite lip liners. Okay, that's better. So I feel like you need to be able to kind of see where the lips start and end. So definitely recommend pairing it with this shade. But I'm really impressed by that, at least first impression wise. So let's layer on top this Clean Fresh lipstick and see what kind of shine it adds. Ooh, that's really pretty. Oh wow. Okay, this is another one I wasn't super excited about, but now that it's on, wow, that is absolutely stunning, and it feels like it's gonna stay for a really long time because it, like I said, it feels like a lipstick. It doesn't feel like a gloss at all. It just feels really smooth, almost like a lip oil. This whole lip combo I am impressed with. All right, and that is everything. Those are all of the brand new launches that I wanted to test out. I would say as like a quick summary, what's worth it and what's not. These sponges, amazing, super soft, didn't absorb a whole lot of product and blended out everything beautifully. This concealer I was really impressed with. It's super moisturizing, but it also provides pretty good coverage. So this will definitely be one of my winter concealers for the dry under eye area. This eyeshadow palette, incredible, blown away by this. I mean, that is serious color payoff. Highly, highly recommend this one. You guys know how I feel about this mascara. If you don't get anything else from this video, this mascara is 100% worth it. Also really love this finish. You guys can see it is super flattering. It looks really plumping on the lips. Very impressed by that. And this Lottie London lipstick. So overall, a really successful haul. I would say these brushes were not as impressive as previous launches from BH Cosmetics, and this blush palette was kind of expensive for what you're getting, and I just didn't love it. Again, I'll keep you guys posted if my opinions change on any of these products, but overall, super successful haul. Like I said, really impressed with a lot of these, and I really hope you guys get your hands on these 2 products. So good. But that completes this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.